for it's raining like crazy out here. So hopefully you can even hear me. You might not even be able to hear me. But just last night, I did a video live talking about how Tekashi is being used by the Illuminati without even knowing it. But, and I said that last night on my live. But what could actually be really going on is I could be wrong about the live I did last night. I mean, I could be crazy totally. There's a possibility too. You know what I'm saying? I could be crazy and paranoid, and none of this might not be. It just might be crazy, but. What I was saying last night about him being part of the Illuminati and not knowing it, he may in fact already have been approached by the Illuminati, and he might not be trying to be down with the program. But you got to pay attention to what they're allowing you to see. He put an Instagram picture up 2 days ago of a cartoon of him pissing on the checkerboard floor, on the chessboard floor. Anybody that knows about Freemasonry and the Illuminati knows that the chessboard, the checkerboard floor, is the symbol of the Illuminati. It represents duality in the structure and infrastructure and foundation of what the Illuminati is built on, and are more specifically Freemasonry. So he put that picture up 2 days ago on his Instagram of him pissing on the checkerboard floor. It's just so by coincidence, I guess by coincidence, that the pictures that come out of the shooting at the video shoot last night where this happened at, just by coincidence, it's a checkerboard floor where inside that house where the shooting happened at. I only got it on a thumbnail pic right now because, of course, this is going live and I'm doing this from my phone. And I don't know how to do all, like, put the pictures in as I'm talking and all that extra stuff. But look on the thumbnail picture, you'll see that the picture, and of course, the TMZ is the one that put the footage out from inside the from inside the house where the shooting happened at. And like I said, you see the cops, people standing around, and they purposely show you the checkerboard floor for a reason. That's not by accident. The same way Cardi B got the checkerboard on her album cover for the invasion of privacy. The same way that when Tekashi first got killed, allegedly got killed, the first picture that came out of him was him standing on top of the checkerboard inside Riva Motorsports. Later on, they came out with more footage, allegedly, in the video, allegedly, or whatever the case that may have really been. But the very first picture they released of Tekashi when he got killed from Riva Motorsports was him standing on top of the checkerboard. And I made a video about that when that first happened a couple months ago. Anybody that knows about, like I said, about Freemasonry and Illuminati knows that the checkerboard represents duality and is a symbol of Freemasonry. So like I said last night about how he's probably part of the Illuminati and doesn't realize it, because a person like him can be easily used. They don't have to have a conversation with him. They don't have to send somebody to him to give him no directions or instructions, for the simple fact that he's already doing everything the Illuminati or the powers that be want him to already do anyway. He's leading the youth into the path of destruction. That's what they already want anyway. They don't have to give you instructions or bring you in or tell you any secrets if you're already doing what they want you to do. All they got to do is make sure you stay relevant and popular and make sure your numbers are still up, so it looks like you're really... Because the thing about... And the reason why they can do that to certain people is have them working for the Illuminati without them know it, is because what happens to an artist or anybody that has any kind of creativity and anybody that thinks that they are smart, are skilled, or special, the way that mentality manifests, it manifests into narcissism, because once you already think you're special or talented or think you have skills in something, once you start winning, you start to actually believe you're doing it yourself. And that's why they don't have to make contact with anybody that they got working for them. That's doing what they want them to do. Because at the end of the day, the less people that they have to, the less contact they have to have with a person, is one less person that is in on the secret, and one less person they got to worry about monitoring and dealing with if something goes wrong. Because there's always a possibility of somebody try to come out of the programming or the mind control, or just the basic what it actually is. There's always a possibility of people coming out and trying to spread secrets or spread whatever. You gotta understand the Illuminati approaches you to be down with them. It doesn't mean that somebody is coming to you with a black robe on, with a candle burning, and all this crazy stuff with a cup of blood. They'll send an agent to you. They'll send a record label exec to you. They'll send a stylist to you. That's where a lot of this stuff starts at. These stylists, these agents, these handlers, they're the ones that are really the people that are on doing the footwork for the powers that be and the people that run the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, the people. For the simple fact that, just like you go to McDonald's and you got a problem with your order, you'll say, let me, my order is wrong, I need to talk to somebody. They'll send the manager out to talk to you, but they're not about to send the owner of McDonald's out there to talk to you. They'll send the manager out there. The next step after that is they'll give you the number to the corporate office. You can talk to somebody in corporate. That don't work, you can take your case into the law, get a lawyer and file a lawsuit or something like that. But at no point are you going to ever make contact with the owner of McDonald's if you have a problem with McDonald's. It don't work like that. Same thing here. And there's people that work for the Illuminati directly and don't even realize it, because even within the structure of power, even in politics and every other power structure, whether it's politics, entertainment, politics is entertainment anyway, but whatever kind of structure it is, there's always two sides within the structure. Everybody's not always in on it. No kind of power structure anywhere, whether it's the Illuminati or whether it's politics, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, board and the staff, it doesn't work like that. Everybody's not always in on it. And the reason why everybody can't be in on it is because even within the structure of power, they have to even fool the people that they have working for. Like even they have to be distracted and fooled to an extent. You got to keep you distracted the same way they keep us distracted with our small issues. They keep people that are in, like, say for instance, the House, the Senate, the President, and all the people, and everybody in there with Trump and all the people. Most of them are in on it, but some of them ain't. There has to be people that really are pushing the envelope forward with the natural cause of what they think it was right or wrong. That's a whole different story. I don't even want to go there. That's a whole different thing. But what I'm saying about Tekashi is, like I said, what possibly could have happened is he might have already been approached, and since he feels like he made it this far on his own, little, like in his mind, you know what I'm saying, he believes he did all this by himself. So he might not, that's why he might not be willing to sign a certain kind of record deal or join a certain kind of group or a society, because his narcissism level is so high that he feels like he did it on his own. Why would he sign with somebody, or why would he take directions? Well, he don't need nobody, because in his mind he did this all on his own. But you don't realize that they put him there even without talking to him. That's what I said in my video last night. They don't gotta have a conversation with you if they don't have to. Why would they? If you got beef with somebody and you know somebody's about to go do something to a person, say if you just look at it like this. Say if you have a problem with somebody, and this is like, I'm not saying this is like this is how things should go. Like, I'm not saying this is how people should operate, but say if you have a problem with somebody and you're willing to pay money for somebody to do something to them. But before you pay the money to have somebody do something to them, you overhear somebody else say they're going to do something to them anyway. Besides, they don't even know that you have a problem with this person, but they don't like them either, and they're going to do something to them too. So at that point, would you tell that person who's going to go do something to the person anyway, I'll give you some money to do it for me too? And no, you're just going to fall back and let them go do what they're doing, because now you're killing two birds with one stone. Because why would you incriminate yourself, or why would you tell somebody something if you don't have to? It's the same kind of concept. If he's already leading the youth into destruction, Tekashi 6ix9ine and this whole Treyway shit, if he's already leading the youth into destruction by what he's doing already, why would they come and have a conversation with him and give him pointers on what to do? But the flip side of it, like I'm saying, I could have been wrong about this situation, because maybe they have approached him. Maybe there's something else they want him to do that's more significant. Maybe they want him to do certain specifics. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, maybe I'm just out there and shot out and paranoid. That could also be the thing too. But it's just a big coincidence when he put that picture up 2 days ago on Instagram and him pissing on the checkerboard floor, and now the shooting happened and they've released video of inside that mansion, and it was, of course, the checkerboard floor in there. You got to pay attention to these symbols and signs. They don't show you stuff for no reason. And they snatched up Shotty yesterday, his not his manager, I guess you could say his homie. There's a lot of moving parts to this whole Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. There's a lot of things you don't see that's going on behind the scenes. If you really look at the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, everything about it is negativity and destruction to everybody anybody that's influenced by it. There's nothing but negativity and destruction. Also, you gotta understand, not to be on no racial stuff. I'm not on no racial stuff at all, but you gotta understand that you got Cardi B, the leading female hip hop artist right now. She's Hispanic, and you got Tekashi 6ix9ine, the leading male hip hop person right now, and he's Hispanic. That's not by accident. You gotta realize that there's something about that's for a reason. That's not just a coincidence right now. And you also got to realize that this caravan, this Trump caravan thing coming from South America, are Hispanic. That could be a reach, but tied all together, it looks like something crazy going on. But yeah, man, I might have been wrong about the fact that he don't know he's working for the Illuminati. They might have approached him. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they might have approached him, and he's resistant to whatever the case may be. So I think the shooting could have been a warning, could have been a wake-up call. And of course, everybody's saying it has to do with some other rappers he had beef out with out in LA a couple days ago. I mean, of course, that's the first thing everybody's going to think. But that's also a good thing for the powers that be, for the Illuminati, for them people, because now they can kill two birds with one stone with that. They can go blame it on them, on their crew. You know what I'm saying? Take them down in the process if they want to, or put a plant in there and make it look like it was them, whether it was them or not. Kill two birds with one stone. Is wicked. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is wicked. There's a lot more things in the entertainment going on than you actually know about. It takes a lot of work to keep you paying attention to something. It looks like regular stuff once it already happens and once it's already in motion. But believe it or not, it takes a lot of insight and work for them to keep you looking at the same thing, to keep you buying into it, to keep the youth caught up and caught into it. That's it. About to get me some gas. I'm gonna keep watching this situation.